Today's video is a massive undertaking of decluttering, organizing, sorting, and cleaning. This was a huge job, but boy, was the outcome so rewarding, not to mention satisfying, and it totally transforms the entire room. I was just amazed at just how good this room turned out this week. So today's the day we turn the second half of this room around. Clean along with me or sit back with your favorite drink and enjoy watching this mountain of a disaster become a clean, cleared, and inviting space. Let's get to cleaning.
One deep breath to hit reset. Time to get my momentum back. I'm taking back my space tonight. I'm making everything feel right. Whoa, let's go.
I'm pretty sure the mess is taller than me. This is the second week I've been at this hoarder's paradise of a room, but I'm still at it and I'm not giving up. And I'm proud to report that I have kept the first half of the room clean and I haven't lost any of the progress I'm maintaining. Even with all the hecticness of this week, I've kept it up. And the only thing I have to do this morning is make the bed, which never usually gets done in the morning because I go to work at 2:30 in the morning and my husband is usually going to bed at 2:30 in the morning. So it never truly gets made until he wakes up to go to work because he works overnights and I have the early morning shift. So it doesn't get made until the afternoon, unfortunately, but it does get made. And for a while there, it looks nice. With the bed made and the candle lit and my room smelling so nice, I can start in on making the second half of this room look just as good as the first half. I am so happy with how this part of the room makes me feel now. And I even kept the shelves clean. But now we get to work on this mountain of a disaster. To be fair, most of this is my teenage daughter's stuff. She is now hitting 13, the age where all the stuff she liked and played with in elementary is now becoming too babyish. She's developed new likes and newer and older hobbies and interests, and she keeps purging her room to make a more older and more mature looking room. It's actually bittersweet because she's the baby of our children, and it's sad to know that the little girl era is permanently ending. But at the same time, it's really fun to watch her grow into a young lady and see her develop into a more mature personality with a whole new set of likes and dislikes. Even her style of clothes and music is changing, and it's exciting to see a glimpse of the young adult that she's turning into, even if she does call me bruh way too much. So with Rob's illness calming down and no more surgeries and endless doctor's appointments, I can now turn my attention to this stuff. And everything that she decluttered in her room, or anytime clothes piled up or odds and ends no one knew what to do with at the time piled up, it just kind of ended up in our room. Rob and I will let our own room become a disaster before we will the kids' room or the rest of the house. But I'm happy to say, not anymore. I'm not allowing us to sacrifice our own ability to feel calm and relaxed and distressed from the day in our own room. I'm not doing it anymore. Now that things are calming down to a dull roar, I'm taking back our sanity as well, even if it is one bag at a time. Normally, I sort things into 3 major piles, and then if needed, I'll micro sort those 3 big piles. But today I had to add some other piles as well. I knew this was going to be a big job, but I was prepared. Like normal, I had a garbage bag and a donate pile and a keep and put away pile. But my oldest daughter was over visiting her brother and sisters. So I thought, this would be a great time to sort out the things she wanted to keep and take home with her. So I made a Macy pile. I also found a lot of Emma's dresses that she had outgrown, and they were in perfect condition. So I made a pile just of those, and I thought that would be a perfect thing to give to our church because we have a bunch of little girls there that would absolutely love to have those. So a specific church pile was made. And last but certainly not least, I made a donation remorse pile. And what I mean by that is as I looked through all of these toys that Emma was like eagerly purging, I remembered doing the exact same thing at her age. And I remember once I got older and I started our own family and having kids, I actually regretted not keeping a few of my favorite toys to pass down to my kids. So I was going to look through her toys, and if I saw some of them that I knew that she just loved, I kept a small pile of them for her to give to her kids. And if for some reason she just doesn't want to do that, then heck, the grandbabies can always enjoy them when they come to Grandma and Grandpa's. I also had a bedding pile this time, which obviously to the far left of me is getting kind of huge with all the pillows and the blankets, but they are specifically for Emma's room, and I kept one comforter. I kept a bunch of pillows because she really loves pillows. And then I kept a few throw blankets that she absolutely wanted. The middle is donate. So, no, we're not keeping all those blankets or all those clothes. And that's basically all the extra stuff that I did. But it was a lot more sorting than I had originally planned for. My anxiety was going up a lot right now because with all these piles, my shelves were filling up, and my couch and my floor was a mess again in front of my bed. And I swore I was gonna keep this up, and it was looking so messy. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep at this, and I'm going to clean it up because I do not want to get halfway into this, have to put it away, or something gets into the way to where it just stays here like that again. I really, really wanted to have a nice, clean, peaceful room. With having my side of the room all clean like that, it'd been a very, very great week, and I did not want to go back to the clutter. So the one thing that I did do to keep it from going back to that is I drew a line in the sand basically. I was like, okay, this is all I'm pulling out right now. And I'm going to get it organized and decluttered and sorted and stuff. And if this takes me a few days, it's going to take me a few days. But I'm going to get this stuff I've already pulled out all done and sorted and put away before I drag more out, because if I drag more out and it becomes an out of control mess, then what good is that? I'm not making any progress that way. If I get to more of it during the day, then that's great. But if I don't, at least I can get this stuff picked up, cleaned up, and the room is still going to be clean tonight when we sit down to enjoy it. When it came to the clothes, I did three major groups. I did a pile for my daughter, I did a pile for my son, I did a pile for my teenager, and then I did a pile for me and for Rob that we were keeping. And anything else was put into donate or a specific winter pile so that could go up until we need it in September or October, depending on the weather.
Wide awake in the midnight air. Thought I saw you standing there. Every dream feels close tonight, like a spark I can't deny. If I fall into your eyes, would you pull me through the dark? I don't need to know the end, just tell me where you are. You're my dream catcher, holding every piece of me when the night gets heavy. You're the only thing I see. You're my dream catcher, keeping open life somehow. If I'm lost inside the noise, come wake me now. Every shadow fades away when I hear you say my name. All the doubts I used to hide disappear in your light. I've been running from the truth, but I'm standing here with you. If this moment's all we have, I'll make it last. You're my dream catcher, holding every piece of me when the night gets heavy. You're the only thing I see. You're my dream catcher, keeping open life somehow. If I'm lost inside the noise, come wake me You're my dream catcher, holding every piece of me when the night gets heavy. You're the only thing I see. You're my dream catcher, keeping open life somehow. If I'm lost inside the noise, come wake me now. If only for tonight, I'm gonna let you in. If only for the high, I'm gonna let you in. Look up to the sky, do you see the lights? Look up to the sunrise, do you see what I see inside? I won't go anywhere if I'm not with you tonight. I will see the hope alive if I'm not with you tonight. Oh, 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 oh. You make me feel, you make me feel. Oh, 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 oh. You make me feel this is real. If only for the rise, I'm gonna let you in. If only for this life, I'm gonna let you in.
My mountain has stopped looking like a mountain and it looks more like a hill. And that is encouraging to see that much I made that much progress in one day. I was so happy to be getting closer and closer to the back wall. Sorting through Emma's toys was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. She wasn't like my son or my oldest daughter, Macy. My son, Matthew, always had mounds of little action figures and Legos and a million miscellaneous little toys that boys like to collect that took forever to sort through. My daughter Macy had tons of collections. She was a collector and a keepsaker that just took just as long to go through. But Emma's different. She had a bunch of stuffed animals and baby dolls, and they were so much bigger and easier and faster to go through, which was a huge blessing for me because it made all of the toys so much easier, and it made a huge dent in the mess, and it was so encouraging to see a huge transformation that fast because the hill or the hill yeah the hill the hill just disappeared, and you could almost get to the back wall, and I was like, wow, I might actually only have to do 2 days of this and be done. So it was getting a little bit late, at least for me. It's late because I have to be up and getting ready for work at 2:30 in the morning. And so I knew that if I kept working on that, I wouldn't get any of the stuff on the couch done, and then I would end up going to bed in chaos and mess again, and that's something I didn't want. So I needed to fix the couch, get those clothes picked up and organized where they're going to go, and get my daughter's stuff in a bag so she can take it home. I had a lot to do before I could go to bed, so I really needed to start pushing it and get it done so that I could go to bed and not end up a complete zombie for work.
Can I be your superhero? You take the light with you and you go. You're not coming knocking on my door now. I try to lie, was it always so? Cause nothing feels the same anymore. I've seen this all before. Why didn't I do more? Now I'm picking up the pieces from the floor. How could we just ignore our problems? Now they pour out, filling up the room with silence. Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero. I shouldn't call you at night when I'm here all alone, thinking about the last time I tried to tell you what my feelings were like. I'm usually not the one to try to swallow my pride. Oh my, oh, what you doing to me? Ice cold veins when you cut me deep, I'll bleed out. I feel like I'm losing it. Oh, why is it so hard for me to breathe now? Can you be my nightlight? And I'll be your superhero. Superhero. Can I be your superhero? I'm sorry if it's taking me a while. I'm trying to figure out who I am. The city lights are keeping me up at night, so I don't even bother going to bed. I'm tired of wasting away my time. I would give up everything to be near you. Oh, I miss the days when you were mine, but I can be your superhero.
I'm getting close to getting it all cleaned up for the night. I have to fold and store the winter clothes pile. I have to do the church dresses pile and put them into bags. And then the donate bags need to go out to the car for tomorrow, and the garbage bags need to go out to the garbage cans. And we can call it a night and pick it up again tomorrow after work.
There's somewhere I've wanted to go, with nothing I have, and I've had better nights of sleep, better nights of sleep.
At this point, I was just exhausted, and I couldn't wait to get to bed. So I was so relieved to see the end of all I had done today in sight, and that it was all cleaned up. I was even happier I wasn't going to go to bed in utter chaos. But what really made me happy was knowing that I could finish all this up tomorrow. Look what little I had left to do. After work the next day, I was so excited to get going. I couldn't wait to see this area all cleared out, smelling good, and the floor all vacuumed. Needless to say, I was ready for this to be done so that I could see the finished room. I was way too excited. I was just jumping the gun, but I was just so ready for it. Toys go into storage, and check this out. It's the wall. I made it. It's all cleared out. Now I just have a few things. I have an old TV, some broken plastic pink drawers to throw away, a cat that won't stop getting into the garage, and my husband's walker, which I decided needed to be stored in the house and not in the garage because I didn't want it collecting dust or spiders. It's something he's going to need now and then. So it went in the house and to the extra bedroom. And I had 2 boxes of Christmas that needed to be stored, and the room is ready to be vacuumed. This space hardly even looks the same. There was so much clutter that it now looks like a completely different room. The before and after transformation is just so satisfying. These were the last 2 totes, and man, was I excited. The Christmas totes go into storage, and well, there's really only one last thing to do besides chase the cat off, and that's vacuum. My very favorite part of the entire clean is vacuuming. You get the vacuum lines, you get all the dirt and the dust, and it just cleans out the air in the entire room, and it looks so nice and put together and clean and inviting when you have such nice clean carpet, and it shows. It really is hands down my favorite part of any clean. If you haven't seen the first half of this bedroom clean, go to my channel and click last week's video, Massive Decluttering, Cleaning, and Organizing Job, to watch the first half of the bedroom clean, because you will see why very fast why this was the room that I hid from everyone, because it was just as dirty as this part. And now both sides are completely clean and inviting, and I can move that couch to the back wall, and my room isn't going to be divided by a giant black love seat. So I am extremely excited of the way this turned out. I'm so proud of myself for not giving up and for staying at it, because now I have a completely clean room, and I absolutely can't wait to sit down, relax, and enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.